In this audio, we will discuss about Oracle database crash, how to recover Oracle database if it got crashed because of such reason like electricity failure or crash down of hardware. So database crash, it is Oracle startup problem. System table space need recovery. Database crashed due to abrupt restart, electric failure, or any other reason. You can face below errors like Aura 01122 or Aura 01110 or Aura 01207 or Aura 01194. These are multiple errors. These errors are like 01122 database file %s failed verification check. Try to start database. Mount the database with the command startup mount. Database will be mounted. And then recreate the control file of the database. This is the first step to try to recover. So we will recreate the control file. When database is mounted or open, alter database backup control file to trace, and then you can specify the folder as well. But if you didn't specify any folder, then it will go in user dump dest directory, which you can see by show parameter. Show parameter user dump dest will show the folder. So you can navigate to this directory and locate the latest trace file by using ls-ltr. It will show you all the files. So commands are mentioned there. So like this, you can see the control file created. The creation, now create control file creation script from backup trace file. Open the trace file named like, for example, underscore orc underscore 1234 anything .trc. It appears like an ordinary trace file, but we are interested in the part having create control file script. Modify the trace file or just copy the create command and change it before running in the SQL Plus. Now shut down your database with immediate option. Shut down immediate and then start up no mount, because we want to start up the database in no mount mode. Take the control file script and use it to create the control file of the database. Create control file, reuse database, then SID, like for example ORCL, or then reset logs, no archive log. Create control file, this command is written there complete, so you can check. You have to, where dots mentioned there, you have to specify your file with the directory, your files with the directory. You have to prepare this command carefully and then run it. Or once the control file successfully created, database is automatically mounted, because in the trace file command is written to mount the database. Select open mode from vdatabase, like $database. It will show you the status of the database. It is showing mounted. Once the database is mounted, open the database with reset log options, like alter database, open reset logs. Database altered. We have started the database with reset logs, so it's important to take a backup immediately, just for safe side. After the database is open, add the existing temp file, alter table space, temp, add temp file, mention folder name, temp file name, anything, size, then reuse. Table space altered. Note, if we are using this control file creation script for a new database, then some change have to be made in control file creation script. Instead of create control file reuse, we have to use create control file set, and instead of no reset logs, we have to use reset logs. Recreating a control file of that database which is not able to mount. In this scenario, when we do not have a control file, then restore control file from backup or create a script of control file from beginning, like create control file, reuse database, SID, and reset logs, no archive log. Follow the format listing, location of the redo logs, location of data file, specify the character set, same command as mentioned earlier. You can go up and you can see. Once all are listed correctly, use this to recreate your control file. Startup no mount. Like now in SQL Plus, you have to start the database with no mounts. Now create a control file. Then try to recover with this command, recover database using backup control file until cancel. It will ask you for archive logs. Give the path of all archive logs which it needs until it gives you message VDI recovery completed. Open the database, alter database open. Now try to open and check the status with the select open mode from $database. It will show you the status of the database. If it is opened successfully, it will show you read write. It should solve here. If not and getting below errors, then follow next steps. Now if you are looking at the errors, Aura 00600, internal error code, argument 4194. Now we have to go step by step to resolve this error. Aura 600, 4194, 4193, 4197 on database crash. This, or you can see the document ID 1428786.1. The symptoms are the following error is occurring on the alert log right before the database crashes. Aura 00600, internal error code, argument 4194, and then continue. You can see this error indicates that a mismatch has been detected between redo records and rollback undo records. Arguments are like argument A, maximum undo record number in undo block, argument B, undo record number from redo block. Since we are adding a new undo record to our undo block, we would expect that the new record number is equal to the maximum record number in the undo block plus 1. Before Oracle can add a new undo record to the undo block, it validates that this is correct. If this validation fails, then an Aura 006004194 will be triggered. Now solution for this is best practice to create a new undo table space. This method includes segment check. Create P file from SP file to edit, because we have to edit. So command is written there. You can create P file. You can mention your path and file name from SP file. Now shut down the database. Set the following parameters in the P file, or you have to change, because undo management, hopefully it will be there already. You have to change it to manual if it is automatic. And mention event parameter equals in single quotes 10513 trace name context forever comma level space 2. This is important. It should be typed as it is with the proper spacing, not more or less. Now startup restrict P file equals, mention your location of P file which you have changed. Now select tablespace name, status, segment name from DBA rollback segments where status not equal to offline. This is critical. We are looking for all undo segments to be offline. System will always be online. If any are partly available or needs recovery, please Please open an issue with Oracle Support or update the current SR. There are many options from this moment, and Oracle Support Analysis can offer different solutions for the bad undo segments. If all offline, then continue to the next step. Create new undo table space. Example, create undo table space, mention new undo table space name, then data file and mention data file name, and then size 2000 M means 2 GB, around 2 GB, like 2000 MB or any you want. Drop old undo table space, like drop table space, mentioned old table space name on old undo table space name and including contents and data files. So data files will also be dropped automatically, otherwise you have to go and delete the files from operating system. Now shut down immediate and now start the database again with the no mount using your original SP file. Modify the SP file with the new undo table space name with the command alter system set undo table space equals new table space name which we created in previous steps. Scope is equal to SP file. Because this parameter changed in SP file, so we have to bounce the database again. So shut down immediate and startup. Normal startup will automatically go through SP file. So database is up, but serious issues with indexes. As for all indexes, rebuild or create indexes commands are failing with Aura 08102 is appearing. Hopefully you will not face this error and your problem will be solved here. But in my case, this error has come. So I think I have to mention this as well. So this error was critical, like our Oracle directory, even data directory index is not working. Any index drop and rebuild not working. Even export EXPDP not working. It is showing same error, which is Aura 08102. So workaround was like I had created, because I can access the data. So I had created new database and I have created database link in new database with the damaged database which have problem of indexes. Then I create same table space, users and table structure in new database. Then move all data via DB link after disabling all triggers and constraints. Because if you will not disable constraints and triggers, then data movement can cause so much duplication of data, because maybe you have some triggers to throw the data in detail tables or some summary tables. Here we don't need to do any operation on the data because data is there ready and we have to just move the data. So as a best practice, we must stop triggers and constraints. Okay, and then we will copy all the data through DB links. Like this, I solved my problem. But if you open the SR with Oracle, then they can solve your problem with some patch if patch is required or some other solution. So in my case, like database was not that huge, like data was huge, but structure was not that huge. So I prefer this option. But if your database is critical and 24/7 or something, then you have to go through SR. But for that, you have to be licensed with Oracle. So Oracle can help you to solve the issue. Thank you for watching this. Hopefully, you will get so many points here, and hopefully, it will help you to solve your issue. And thank you for watching. I will continue in next videos to help others. Okay. Take care. Bye.